Alright, well, hello viewers and welcome back. So, we're moving forward from the first mission, Russian mission, that I didn't necessarily catch the
Major,
name of.
today we have a huge task ahead of us. Your objective is to defend the outskirts of Leningrad from a German armored counteroffensive.
Alright, and, well, as you can probably tell...
Our field HQ must remain ours at all costs. The more enemy attack waves we survive, the more reinforcements HQ will grant us.
So yeah, we are playing the second mission of, the Russian campaign of sorts, and well, we are tasked with defending this HQ from the looks of it, and I suppose we'll just do exactly that. So moving forward, really, I didn't catch the name of the first scenario, but I'll probably, I'll evidently find it in some place and put it inside the video title.
Enemy intercepted our convoy not far from our location. This convoy contains a special tank. We should try and recover this tank to ensure victory.
So this looks like another form of one of these skirmish missions, and we're tasked with recovering this tank now. And it looks like we have some troops there too that are sort of holding their own ground. So I'll send a vehicle over there to just sort of do its thing. And I noticed that these two troops here, I'm gonna get rid of this map. It looks like these two troops are specialty personnel. So we have an officer here, and he has a flare gun, which should be able to call down artillery. And we also have quite a lot of these little smoke grenades, and these will call down those ammunition drops that I think we've already seen before. I'm going to call down quite a few of them because I do believe that they contain defensive goods, like mines and stuff and such like that. So,
Major, I've received reports from forward observers claiming there is a major enemy armor column ahead. It seems like the assault is starting. Prepare yourself to defend.
Will do. So yeah, inside these scenarios, the main thing that I've noticed is that you can't actually buy infantry. Yes, there are AT grenades here. So with that said, it makes it rather difficult to
any Allied convoy
really do
survivors
anything.
are now under your command.
Without, of course, substantial manpower. So now we can grab some troops off of here, and we'll get one person to just effectively repair the IS-2, and we'll get that ready when it's really ready, I suppose. In the meantime, our guys are just gonna go back to base and hopefully use some of those mines, because those will be really rather handy. Let's see, what else can we do here? So evidently, I mean, you really don't have a large selection of anything else apart from artillery guns and stuff like that. So I suppose we'll buy a few of them. I'll buy one here. Yeah, because inside these scenarios, I played an American one of variant of this scenario. It was essentially that. And yeah, inside these, you really don't have much infantry. Had a mind blank over there, so we just really want to max out and spend all this cash.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Because the more troops that you really have on the map, the less that you actually lose over time. With that sort of said, it's very rather useful to just have a lot of them. Is the first wave really just one light tank and a guy running before it? Really? Yeah, same here. There's just two guys.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, well, that's fairly easy to knock out, especially with the stuff that you get here. We'll get these. I'll get this SU in action, SU-85. And we'll get them to pick off that tank over there. So, this should be a matter of just popping up. Oh, I see that there's an infantry guy somewhere around the tank too. I'm a little bit worried that the infantryman hiding inside this woods has an anti-tank grenade, so I want to be a little careful there. Yeah, but the other two vehicles have just evidently died so fast that it's not even a threat. Now, when are we gonna get those AT guns? There we go. So these things are actually fairly deadly, the ZS-2 guns, and I'm liking this little hill position. Where no, there might be even a better one over here. Yeah, I'm liking this position, actually. So I'll get our gun to move there and set up a firing post. In the meantime, this anti-tank gun will get set up over there, and I'm going to get some troops to clear out that single infantryman. In the meantime, I'm going to speed the game up because this is going to be a fairly slow process.
Good job! You survived another enemy attack wave. HQ grants you additional resources. Use them wisely and prepare for the next enemy attack wave.
And yeah, you'll sort of just gradually gain cash throughout these battles. With that sort of said, there's really no use in saving the money. It'd be much better just to buy turrets and buy AT guns and just get them deployed. We can also buy from a fair selection of tanks. They're not really all too useful though. We can also buy some specialty tanks, although you can only buy one of these, so that is a real bummer. Now, I hope that this tank is going to be ready soon. And those heavier tanks obviously take quite a little bit more time in repairing. And for a period of time, I mean, these anti-tank guns will be fairly effective in putting down the enemy forces. Although as the game gets longer, these things will get less efficient. That vehicle just won't die, though. So, it looks like, yeah, this hill will be really rather useful in holding down these positions.
You survived another enemy attack wave. HQ grants you additional resources. Use them wisely and prepare for the next enemy attack wave.
I'm under the impression that we'll have to move this gun slightly. Now it's fine. What did they pick off over here? Ah, that's our light tank just sitting around. That one I don't really have to worry about, so I'm fine with that. We can buy some infantry in the form of tank crews, and they're honestly not that useful.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So we'll buy a little bit of them just to get our tanks back into action. They're actually fairly cheap, so I think I'll buy a few more, and I'll just keep them around here. But yeah, they're fairly useful in that they can man the vehicles that you either knock out or your damaged vehicles. How's this turret doing? It doesn't seem to be doing very much. Oh, there's an enemy tank that we can snipe off. There we go. And I'm liking this position so I can have one guy D-man or get off the gun, and then he'll be able to defend.
You survived another enemy attack wave. HQ grants you additional resources. Use them wisely and prepare for the next enemy attack wave.
Yeah, so with these AT guns, I mean, it's they technically only need one man to actually function. The only problem is that you can't move the gun though. Slow this down a little bit, because if I get this right, we should be able to save this gun as well as take out a large amount of vehicles. Oh, well, that was nice and handy just in time. Okay, pick off that gun. Pick off that tank. What is that tank anyways? They're throwing Panzer Ost-Auf-Gs, Panzer IVs at us, so these things are slightly tougher. And I'll get some infantry to defend that gun. How are we doing over here? Pretty good.
Reinforcements have arrived.
And we have another gun here, so I think I'll move that up on top of this hill. And this should just make the middle of the map here just in a dead zone for tanks, really. So that's sort of that. We can save some of our money here to buy, say, an IS-1. That's a heavy tank. Here, let's slow this down again.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh no, this gun is damaged now. That sucks. Alright, well in that case it looks like we'll have to get one of our secondary vehicles to go up. And I noticed that they finally got rid of our guy back here who was
Major,
repairing that
stronger
tank.
enemy forces than expected have been spotted.
Yeah. So there will be some stronger opponents coming over here now. And what that means is that we should probably go out and retrieve that IS tank. So this group of 4 infantrymen is just enough to actually fix up that tank and get it going.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So we'll send them around here. And our line should be able to hold out, so we should be able to just focus on getting this tank out of here. And let's really see how we do here. So this is an IS-2, it's slightly better than the one that we had just bought. Oh no, the turret's still down. Oh no, that's not good. So that is going to take a little bit more time to repair, unless they knock it out. Great. Yeah, what did they knock us out with? Panzer
The enemy managed
H.
to destroy the special tank from the Allied convoy.
Yeah, that is not good news at all, but we should be able to last without it, seeing as how that is an optional objective. So I'll get our guys to try to pull back as best they can. And in the meantime, I'll see if I can snipe this enemy tank out there in the distance with our Su-85. Those Panzer IVHs, they're pretty heavy from the front, though it looks like our tank destroyer here should be able to go right through it, or at least sections of the tank. Alright. Or maybe not. Let's see, it'll try to get closer, and we will then fire. Evidently we can't hit them for some reason, but they can hit us, and they seem to be doing a fair amount of damage too. Damn it, that thing is going to be a real threat. Let's see. Yeah, the Panzer IV series, when it starts to get to the H variants are one of the heavier ones, and that's when the German tanks start to really take form. I'm just gonna get this thing to drive back. Screw it. Great. And those are the things that'll start to do more and more damage. So we have, yeah, that is gonna be difficult to take out. The only way that we can really do damage to that tank is that if we sock it right in the middle portion of the hull here, where the viewports are.
Good job! You survived another enemy attack wave. HQ grants you additional resources. Use them wisely and prepare for the next enemy attack wave.
I guess we have to use those extra resources to buy another AT gun over here, so we'll do that. And how are we doing on all other portions of the front here? So, it looks like this T-34 blew up. Is it repairable, though? No. Alright, well, that's fine. It looks like there is a... Oh, there's a Panzer IVH over here, and it looks to be repairable.
Reinforcements have arrived!
So we'll nab that. And there's another tank over here, too, that's also repairable. Another Panzer H. Only the crew is here, though. Our guys should be able to get rid of them fairly fast. They don't have any guns. So I'll actually get repairs started on that, and I'll get our guys to become slightly more inconspicuous by not firing for one. So long as the KV over here can hold out for a little bit, we should be able to get 2 more tanks in the next little while. Now over here, this guy needs to rotate a little bit and get ready. That thing's gonna pop right up. Oh, maybe we can do this. This is a little risky, but I want to try this. I should be able to throw this dynamite close enough to the tank. Yeah, and it should bounce down too. Didn't think about that, but there we go. That'll take care of it. These pistols, they're not that great, no. And they have their reloading animation seems to be slightly faster than their actual reload speed. Little Moss and Nagant revolvers. They're made by the same people as the people who make the rifles. And alright, so these 2 vehicles should be ready in a little bit. This one should is it already ready? No. Oh, I see, they had that flak thing over here which managed to take it out. Alright, well in that case we'll just sit tight, get these, we'll get that vehicle repaired. What blew up over here? Some truck. Oh wait, no, something's shelling us over there. It's, ah, they're bringing artillery. That is...
Reinforcements have arrived!
Alright, here's what we're gonna do with that artillery vehicle over there. You have this hilarious little thing. It's, this thing here, it's a little tractor that is, at the same time, a anti-tank, it's a little tank destroyer. And in reality, I mean, all it is just an anti-tank gun welded onto a little tractor. But it's fairly deadly. I mean, don't judge it by its small size, but its combat power. The cannon on it isn't bad too. I mean, it's not great by any chance, but it's still usable. And all we want it to do is, it's not fast. That's the downside to it. But it is very, very stealthy. Oh, and it also has an MG. I didn't know that. So I guess if you really wanted to, I mean, you have a few uses for it here and there. Let the MG clear that guy. Some of these tankers, they don't seem to have they don't seem to have guns. Some of them do though. And there we go. We can just snipe that thing. Get onto the MG, mow down these guys if we can. We can try to. This thing's also hilariously accurate. And then we just really get it to pull back again. And you can do that repeatedly too with it. How are these repairs going? This tank should be... no, they're still slowly being repaired. Alright, perfect. We have the second AT gun up here. And this vehicle looks like it should be ready to roll in just a little bit. So our defenses should be set up when that other wave comes about. And what I think I'll do with this AT gun is that at this point I believe the waves will get stronger, as in the Axis will send in higher tiered vehicles. So what I'm actually going to do is that I'm going to hide the AT gun back here a little bit, and this way we should be able to get a lot of flanking shots right here, and if anything comes over the top, we should be able to just dynamite them or something. Or just get a point-blank shot. I mean, that works too. Now, just speed up the game, get our guys to repair the tanks. That person seemed... there we go. He disappeared. He vanished.
Good job! You survived another enemy attack wave. HQ grants you additional resources. Use them wisely and prepare for the next enemy attack wave.
Oh, perfect. Now we have a Panzer H. Could always use some more of those infantry crews.
Reinforcements have arrived.
And we should be able to nab another one just in a little bit. Oh no, that guy's gonna... it's gonna kill our tank man. Get repairs back onto that vehicle. I'm actually gonna try to do this. I wonder if I can just try to repair some of the tanks sort of sitting in the middle over there. We can do that. Alright, so let's see what the second wave is sending us. Oh, they have a line of turrets over here. So this thing is manned. This thing is manned. I'm seeing a vehicle over here. This is a... ooh. I'm gonna get that SU to go back, but I'm actually gonna get this tank commander here too. It says that there's a vehicle repairable over here somewhere, but I don't see it. It should be this thing. Oh no, it's just doesn't even need fixing, it's just a blank tank. Alright, I'll take that. So that was nice.
Good job! You survived another enemy attack wave. HQ grants you additional resources. Use them wisely and prepare for the next enemy attack wave. Reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, well that's good. Now we have a nice platoon. We have almost a platoon of these Panzer